Shit, my shot ready to work.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Certainly some confidence for Indiana with the win in their last matchup against the Utah Jazz.
And what got them that win was the remarkable success they had from the floor. I mean, just a tremendous shooting performance all the way around.
Hey, you can't expect that kind of shooting to happen all the time on a nightly basis.
Pass me the ball,
But when it does, boy, does it feel good and look good.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Pacers. LeBron Allen out there with Paul George. Then it's Turner. Then it's George Hill. And it's Lawson in at the one spot. Now Booker. George Hill missing on the three. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. Out left to the wing. Hurts with it. George picks him up. Shot clock at 5. Here's Booker. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the Jazz. Well, the Jazz look like the team we're used to seeing for so long last year. A big part of that was how they dictated the pace, Greg, of the game.
Very good point.
Somebody get a rebound or some shit. I get that shit. Alright, I got 2 best. I'm in a D+ right now.
Pacers leading by 5 on the court for Indiana. Paul George is out there with C.J. Miles. Then there's LaVoy Allen. Then it's Hill, and it's Mahimi in at the 5 down low.
You know, when you look at pace of play, the Jazz last season were the slowest team in the NBA. Had just around 90 possessions a game. So that's how they were able to control pace and grind out wins.
Here's Mack. He kicks to Booker. Plenty of space. No luck.
Well, I think the defense will make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 7 points for Hill.
And one note about the Jazz guys and their pace. It was clear that they were at their best in a slowed down tempo. They have a very strong front court, and when you slow things down and let them get set up, it definitely works in their favor.
Here's Mack, defended by George. With a step back. Utah the rebound. Booker. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Check out the game for Booker. He's got 8 points and a steal.
Hill dishes to Turner. Low block shot on the way. Sinks that one from the post. Turner's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers club on that pump fake.
And Mack kicks to Favors. Can't hit. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside, George.
Let's go, guys. Alright, let me smash this up.
It's back to Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miles, that's for 2. Derek Favors with the rebound.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Yeah, go.
And Mack kicks to Booker. Nice ball movement by Utah. Up off the screen, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Favors with a wide-open look. Sinks the 15-footer. Now just a three-point Pacer lead.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Out to the wing. Miles, that's for two. Kept alive.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Well, he has been today. No doubt about that. His effort's been unbelievable.
They get it again. And Turner with the block.
Hey, bro, you do.
Here's Lawson. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
But I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And with that shot, the Indiana Wings cut down to just 3 in the basket from Favorites.
That's a huge basket, just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basket.
Come on, Negro, hop on.
From deep, Miles. Miles with another miss.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Hayward goes in, and Turner with the block. Lawson the pass to George. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Oh, it is?
And Lawson with the drive. Outside for George. Cranes the three-pointer. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Matt kicks to Burks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Scooped up. Back to George. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. LaVoy Allen's checked in for C.J. Miles. 21 left in the game. To the inside, Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And Lawson with the drive. Nobody near Allen. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet.
You can tell they're much more comfortable here. They look at ease. It seems like it took them the entire half before they finally shook the cobweb. They came out sluggish and didn't shoot it well in the first half at all. Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Allen at the screen for Hill. Free throw line jump shot. No good. And it's Utah the other way. Off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. C.J. Miles is checked in for the Pacers. C.J. Miles. Indiana on D. 3-point lead.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Now Lawson. Out to Turner. Back to Lawson. Clock at 4. And the rejection by Favorites.
I'll go to the hell out.
Utah calls timeout. The score knotted at 86. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Let me see niggas were trash.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. And here is Burke. To the inside. Count it!
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're down by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
They actually could shoot a 3 here and go for the win, but I'd expect them to try to send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a shot off inside.
Regulation is ended in... Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. And the Pacers start off with the ball. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah. Burke's the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Booker out there with Favors, and it's Burke in at the point. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder was saying to his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Favors. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Even in overtime, they're still willing to shake things up. Certainly a bold move at this point in the game, Kevin.
All right, Doris.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this scene.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. Favor. And so he...
You have to win a certain amount of games.
He's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Knocked away.
I'm going to try to put back, you know what I'm saying?
Goes up and finished off by Miles.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Back to George.
Usually lights out now.
Down low. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 5. 1:49 left in the first overtime. Action has been turned for Rudy Gobert. Now, here's Burke. D right on him. Looking to end the run. And with that shot, the Indiana Leafs cut down to 3 on the bucket from Booker.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Lawson right side. Has to turn from 10 feet out, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Jarnell Stokes is checked in for the Jazz. And the Pacers with possession here. Shots good by Turner.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Boston on the double team. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Stokes.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
The feed to Hill. Now here is George. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Five on the clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Yeah.
Hayward outside. He dishes it to Burke. To the middle. Shoots off the screen. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Turner. So for the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Magic. Outside for George. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 34 points here for George.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Hayward goes in. Connects. And now they trail by just 4.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
And they go to the intentional foul. George, that's a 2-pointer. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And it's Hill penetrating. And that's an intentional foul.
So that's my steal.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Utah calls timeout. Guys, what do you think?
Like,
they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now.
Which I lost.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Dang, he clean.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie.